Hello friends, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday evening. Welcome into the craft room with me. I am so happy you're here. My name is Susan. This is Revive DIY and Upcycle Designs. We are going to do one more project with my subscription club transfer called Club Couture. And today is the last day you can grab this transfer. So I wanted to give you at least one more idea. So I've been working on preparing it a little bit ahead of time so you didn't have to sit there and watch me paint and watch paint dry. But I've got one more idea I want to share with you guys before the day is done. So hop on into the craft room. When you come in, please hit that heart button and be sure to sprinkle it out into the world. Just tag a friend or send it to them in Messenger or something like that, just to help me share my love of creating with the world. And when you do hop on, say hi and let me know where you're watching from. I am very quickly going to pull up I'm going to make sure I'm showing up live. Woo, there I am. Hooray. Hopefully we'll have no more internet issues. Y'all, this weekend I have been wrestling with the internet. Woke up yesterday morning and there was no internet because we had a storm, and apparently that knocked it out, even though it shouldn't have. The power wasn't out that long. It didn't hit close by. It was just, we had a power outage. Didn't even have thunder and lightning or anything. So I don't know what caused that, but we ended up having to go get a new, we actually have a modem and a router this time. When I traded this in 3 months ago, because they said, oh yeah, your stuff is old. Oh, your equipment's old. It's like 4 years old. You need to come trade it in. Okay, so I did that. So it's not been very long, but the router wasn't working. So we were all day without internet. I used my hotspot so the little buddy could have some access to his games and shows, and oy vey, that's fine. I said, all right, fine. I'm gonna take a day away from it, get outside. I have all that cleaning to do on the back patio to get all the pollen off and scrub everything, get it all ready. I am putting winter in the rear view mirror, y'all. I don't care what the weather does. We're putting the winter in the rear view mirror. And I am gonna real quick, while I'm telling you guys this, sprinkle this out to another group real quick, because that's what I pulled it up here for. But let me go ahead and do that, and I would love it if you guys would do that as well. If you do, make sure you put sprinkled in the comments. Again, hit that heart button, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. And I am also going to put some links in the comments so that if you need any kind of information about all the specials that are ending today, guys, we have a lot that are ending today, that you can easily get a hold of them in the comments. So let me go ahead and do that, because I can pin that real quick. But yeah, so anyway, long story short, we got that in, and then my son set it up for me while I was out working, still in the outside. I said, hey, can you set this up? I know he has the ability to. So I said, can you set it up, please, so I don't have to stop what I'm doing and come in all grimy and nasty. And okay, got that all done. I think we're good. So he did that, but we kept getting kicked out all night long. And then this morning still. So he's like, I'll look at it tomorrow. Well, I got up this morning, it was still out, and hubby's like, I don't know what to do. And so I messed around with it. I'm like, well, let me take some time and I'll look at it. Let me have some coffee first, please. And then I took a look at it and I figured a workaround. And then when he got up, he's like, yeah, I did fix it last night. I just didn't get a chance to tell you guys what the password was. So hopefully everything is golden. We are in good shape. We have new equipment. Everything should be good. So we should have no problems. Fingers crossed. Anyway, how was your Sunday? I have had a very productive weekend. Like I said, I'm putting winter in the rear view, clean the rest, almost all of it. I still have about 10-15% of work left to do outside, out back, but got all of the pollen cleaned off and scrubbed off everything to get it summer ready out back. And then today I put all the sweaters away and got all the winter out of my closet. So yay. And my son is doing a major spring cleaning in his room. So we are putting winter in the rear view mirror, you guys, because tomorrow is May 1st. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Hey, Linda, thanks for joining me. I was thinking about you earlier, sister. And yeah, so it's been a busy day, but it's been a productive weekend, and it's going to be nice because tomorrow we have all brand new specials coming. There'll be a new color of the month. There'll be a new Try Me kit. There'll be a new club transfer. So I want to go ahead and start off, because a lot of times I say, hey guys, don't let me forget at the end, and I'll share what next month's club's going to look like, and then I get busy, or I get rushed, or I feel like, oh, I've been on here too long, so I go out and I don't even show you guys. So we're going to start off with showing you what next month's club transfer is going to look like. So this is this month's, and this is what we're going to work with today, but we're going to think outside the box. We're only going to use part of it and do something a little fun, just a little bit more fun with the transfer today. So that's what the April one is. As you can see, it's well loved, and I'll review the projects that we've done already with it. But this is April, but let me show you May's, okay? So in case you're wondering, Club Couture is my monthly subscription club where for $21.95 you get an exclusive transfer. That means you can only get it if you're a designer or in the club. This particular, any of our transfer that what the design is for that month. And you get 3 coordinating paste packets. This month it's bark, sage green, and black velvet. So you get 3 paste packets, and then if it's your first time signing up, you also get a mini squeegee, which is the tool we use to apply our chalk with. I can't tell if somebody's outside my door. Everybody's home, of course, you know. Well, that's not true. Hubby went to go pick up my son's birthday dinner because he didn't feel up to going out. He worked all day today, and he was like, I just can't go out anymore and be around any more people. So my husband went to go pick it up and bring it home for takeout. But let's see. You also get an email with written and a video instructions. You get me every weekend, or once a week at least, I'll put it that way, because I don't want to commit to just weekends. Once a week coming on and sharing a project idea with you. And then we usually have specials that usually go on for the clubs. We also, it's $5.99 flat rate shipping, and that's all you pay. If you order something from my website, they don't charge shipping for this. It just comes in your mailbox. But if you order anything at all from my website, it's only $5.99 flat rate shipping. So that's kind of the deal. The link is being highlighted, and it'll be in the comments if you need more information. But remember, you have until midnight Mountain Time tonight to get your hands on this one. After that, it'll be gone. You won't be able to see it. You won't get it anymore. But let me show you May's. How fun is this, you guys? This is so cool. I have never seen anything like it. It's, again, very vintage looking. I think it's going to be super fun. Look, Route 66, get your kicks on Route 66. I love that. I love that song anyway, but then it, you know, when that movie Cars came out when my oldest was a little guy, it just brought it all back, right? Last chance, next service, 100 miles, open 24/7, full service garage, gas, tires, petrol, oils, gasoline, and then you've got the old-fashioned pump. Isn't that fun? I mean, this would even make a great Father's Day gift as well. Especially if you have a dad that is a tinkerer, or he's a mechanic, or likes to work out in the garage. This is going to be super cool. But if you like vintage looking things, this is going to be fun as well. So this is May. You guys have seen it here. You can get this starting tomorrow. Okay? I don't know the colors that come with it yet. I haven't found that. I'll find that out tomorrow. I get all my new information tomorrow, and then I'll slowly funnel it to you guys throughout the day and throughout the week to let you know what's going on. But I don't know what color is, but I would guess that red will be involved. I could be wrong. Maybe black and maybe white. But I could be wrong. I absolutely don't know. Maybe even a gray. I'm not sure. We'll see. But that's next month's transfer that you can get your hands on. But this is the one we're going to work with today. So let's go ahead and get to it. So I went ahead and did a little bit of prep work. I have actually had this tobacco basket decor for a long time. At least a year. It looks like it's from Michael's because it's Ashland, and I'm sure I got it probably like 80% off or something. And if you'll notice, it's a little crooked, which kind of bugs me, but not enough to do anything about it, I don't think, because it's like tacked on. Do you see that? All right, so, but it's still going to be fun. Nobody's going to care, right? If it's old, or if it's supposed to kind of look vintage, which is what this is. To me, this puts off like the vintage farmhouse vibes, then it's no big deal if it's not straight. So, and it's going to be so cute, nobody's going to care. So we are going to upcycle that. It had a saying on there, it was fine, but it was just kind of boring, and I thought this one would be a lot more fun, and hopefully you guys will think so too. So what I did was I went ahead and I painted it with two coats of white chalk paint, not my chalk paste made into paint, but chalk paint. And then I did one coat of this sandstone. Okay, you see that? So that's on there right now with the white underneath. And the reason I did that is because, do you remember this ribbon I showed you guys at least a month and a half ago probably, that I got from Walmart? It was in their Easter section. We're going to use this one today. Okay? And some eggs. I resurrected some eggs. And some really cool ribbon that looks like chicken wire. So we're going to have some fun. So what I'm going to do is I need to do one more coat. And that is going to be of a green, because a few of the eggs that I'm going to throw in here, I want to show you guys this. We're using these eggs. These are from my Easter decor that I've had for several years. So I don't remember where I got them, but I know you can find neutral colored eggs. But this is from my Easter decor for several years. And the reason I tell you that is because my guy who's 6 was young enough to bite it. So I'm like, well, hey, I can use the ones that I still use them. I just hide that part. But look, you see his teeth marks, his little teeth marks? So he was probably like 2 or 3 when I got them. So yeah, so we're going to use those in this project. So don't throw anything away when stuff like that happens. Don't throw it away. But I am bringing some elements of green in here. So I want to bring a little bit of green in. So what I've done is I have this color Scallion, okay, that I was thinking about putting on the top. But now that I think about it, I might just use... That might be a little too bright. I was thinking it was going to be more like I guess I need like a celery color. That would probably be more like it. What I think I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use my Sage chalk paste and turn it into a paint. Just to add a little bit of the green in here, and then we're going to sand just a little bit, so you'll see a little bit of that color and some of the green, because it's going to tie everything all in. And you guys know me, I like everything to kind of match. So I am going to pull some of this out. But just to recap what some of the other projects are that we've done this month already with this transfer, with this amazing transfer. And if you're in my VIP group, I did post earlier today several other ideas from other designers. I can do that in my VIP group. I don't do that out here on my page. That wouldn't be right. But I do it in my VIP group. So there is a link in the comments to my VIP group if you guys would like to. I'm just stirring it up, and then I'm just grabbing what I have here. And I'm going to add some water to it to kind of water it down, and then grab with the paintbrush. Okay? That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm turning it into a paint instead of a paste. Because chalk paste is just wet chalk, but I'm just making it a little thinner so I can make it more like a paint. And you don't have to. You could put it on there full strength if you wanted. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see how this goes. Because I really don't want it to be like overpowering. But I definitely want to pull this green element in. So what else was I saying to you guys? What was I telling y'all? Y'all, it doesn't take much for me to get distracted. Holy cow, I can't remember what I was saying. For sure. So we've done some projects with this already. I need some more water. But our chalk paste is just wet paint, or wet chalk that dries hard to the touch. Whew. You can tell it's been a few days since I've been on here. I start struggling. Man, it's been since Thursday since I came on live, and it's like I'm reinventing the wheel or something. I don't know, y'all. I hope you guys have had a good Sunday. Did you have a good Sunday? It was a soaker here. If you saw in my stories, I showed this morning the river running in my backyard, in my neighbor's backyard. Wow. It really has rained a ton today. It'll be interesting to find out how much. But it's soaked. And then the sun came out for like 2 hours and it dried it up some and it was beautiful. And then the storms come rolling back in. Then we had thunder with it and the dog got upset. But and then it was raining again. And then I just saw some blue sky right before the sun was getting ready to set. So I can't remember. I think tomorrow we're supposed to have sunshine. I don't know. We'll see. I hope so. I don't mind the rain a little bit, but I can't do a lot of rainy days back to back. You know what I'm saying? What have you guys done with your Sunday? Tell me what you've been doing with your Sunday. I am really feeling good about the things that I've gotten done because I'm closer to having my major to-dos for the spring cleaning done. And then I can focus on more fun things like you know, like planting some flowers or stuff like that. And next weekend I'll be busy because my son graduates from college and we'll have some company coming for that. So next weekend's going to be busy. This weekend was busy with my youngest son's birthday and then prom. So, and poor hubby and I, we just have to put our anniversary plans on hold. You know, the kids come first right now, but it's only a little while longer that'll be happening. That color was sage, in case you were wondering. And then this is what I do when I make a mess because I didn't tape it off. You know, I don't care that this is supposed to look kind of vintage and old, so I don't care that I have some extra paint, but I just take a wipe around the corner. That's all I do, you guys. So let's dry that real quick and then we'll sand it a little bit. I truly cannot remember. Okay, so I'll show you, we'll recap what we've done so far. So, last week we did this. We just took a charger from the Dollar Tree and used most of the design. I didn't use the checkers on the top and the bottom, but I used most of the design in one of our red chalk paints with it. So there's one look, completely different look than what we're doing today, right? And then the week before that, we did a tea towel or a kitchen towel, whatever y'all want to call it. Let's see if I can get it over here. And I used, I think that was Current Jam, so it's like a really deep, it's like a burgundy to me, really. It's like a burgundy. And that's ink, so that is, you know, you can throw that in the washer after it's heat set. You ink, you can heat set and then throw it in the washer, or it can just be decorative, whatever you want to do. So there, we used the whole design on that one, just one color though, which is highly unusual for me, but I am only using one color today too. You guys will be surprised. And then our first project that we did was this one, and this is the one where I used it, showed all the colors that come with the kit. So the black and the brown and the green that come with the transfer this month. And I just upcycled one of those Target risers, painted it with a little bit of white chalk paint, and then did that. So that's super cute, right? And then just did a little rag bow with stuff I had on hand, right? So that's what we've done so far. So today, we're only going to use part of the transfer again. Let's see. That's what I love about chalk paint, is it dries so fast. Sorry guys, I'm yelling at you. It dries so fast. You'll see, I've got all my accessories here. I need a bigger desk, or I need to redo my desk. We are only actually going to use this part of the transfer today. We're not going to use the checkerboard. We're not going to use the pig and the organic and all that. We're just going to use Farm Fresh, and I'm going to look, we may use the chicken. We might use the chicken. I'm not 100% sure, but we might. All right, so now this is completely dry. Let me see what it looks like. I guess we can take this off now. Originally, that was 20 bucks. I would have never spent 20 bucks on it. Especially with the design it had on it, it wasn't anything all that interesting. I would have never spent 20 bucks. Even to upcycle it, I wouldn't spend 20 bucks. So now I'm just going to take a sanding block and I'm going to go over it just because I want it kind of roughed up a little bit. But then I also, you know, when you paint things, you get a little bit of a, you know, the ridges and stuff, or paint, or brush strokes, I guess is what I'm trying to think of. And I don't mind that some of it's going to show through. That's why I kind of made sure that other color down there was okay. So I just want to try to make it as smooth as possible. See how cute that is? It looks like I crackled it, which I did not, but I will be showing you guys that soon. I don't know if you've ever done the crackle technique. Super easy. And I'm going to show it one time. I was going to do it with this project and I never got around to it. I swear that almost looks like I had it. And I would have probably done it tonight if I had glue, but guess what? I don't have any glue, so that's on my list. Anyway, there we go. So that's what it looks like. Now I am going to add a little layer of wax because, you know, I painted it and I don't want my transfer to get messed up. So I always add a layer of wax. This is our surface wax that's in my shop. I always add a layer of wax to painted surfaces so that I protect my transfer, but then also so that it fills in any ridges that, you know, those brush strokes may have made. So it just takes a light layer, not much at all. And I am going to, and I've got my battery charging right now for my glue gun because we will need that. I can get it on there. And I'm just gonna run my blow dry over it again real quick. So do you guys like farmhouse? Let me know in the comments if you like farmhouse. Give me a thumbs up if you like farmhouse. Out of all the 3 projects I showed you, which one was your favorite? Number 1 was the plate with the red and the blue. Number 2 was the tea towel. Or number 3, the riser with the green and the brown and the black. Put 1, 2, or 3 in comment. Let me know which one you like better. You may end up saying this one. You may say number 4. Number 4. All right, now I'm just going to buff it and make sure that everything is smoothed out. I can see it's done. It's in good shape. So we are ready to rock and roll because this part's going to take no time at all. Now, what I decided was because my eggs, do you see my eggs that I'm using? I grabbed 5. I don't know if we use all 5. We'll see how. I think we have room, and I like to try and stay in odd numbers. But do you see what color it has flecked in there? Right? Can you see what color? And then what this has, and then what this is. So guess what? We're going to use shimmer gold because I got to have some shimmer. And I felt like if I have the green in the background, the gold's going to show up nicely. So I am going to flip this around real quick. I have used it several times, but I'm still going to fuzz it just a little bit because, you know, it is sticky again. It gets sticky again after you wash it. So I am going to fuzz just the top. I'm going to work on this top part because that's the only part that's really going to go on it is the Farm Fresh. Ooh, I grabbed my hair. That's probably going to be on there. I have to watch. I have something on there. I see that. A piece of ribbon or something. I don't know what that is. Holy cow. What is that? That's always the hardest part, guys. Getting off. I get something big on there. It looks like it's like a piece of ribbon, I think. From something or other. I have no idea. Okay. So I'm just fuzzing the part where, and all that does is just put a little fuzz on there, makes it a little less sticky. Okay? Make sure when you hop on, you say hi and hit that heart button. I'd love to know where you're watching from. It's much more fun to craft with friends. Look, guys, I am stuck in a house full of men, of all males. Even the animals are males. I need some girl interaction. So when you hop on, say hey. And let me ask you guys this. Oh my gosh, I just gotta ask your opinion. Hopefully he won't watch this. He very rarely watches my videos. Every once in a while hubby will watch them, but very, very seldom watches them. But yesterday I'm out there. I had been out there for hours cleaning, scrubbing, cleaning, power washing stuff, and everything everywhere. And our grill is out there. You know, it's downstairs. It's down on the patio where it's safe. All right, I'm going to place this while I'm talking to y'all, but I just got to ask your opinion because I know as a female, we think about things a little differently. So I would love to know your... All right, now I'm torn. Do I line it up? I think I'm going to line it up with the way... I'm going to line it up based on this and not based on this since they placed it in there crooked. I think it'll bother me if I don't. I think I have to line it up with this. And you all know I'm just eyeballing this, so give me a sec. But I want to ask your opinion as a female, as other females. Tell me what you think. So I'm out there. Everything's tore up. I've been scrubbing. I'm nasty. Everything's all which way and everywhere. And he did come and help me move some stuff. You know, he golfed in the morning, which is fine. He usually does that on the weekends, and I'm fine with that. I think we're going to do the chicken, y'all. I think we have room to do the chicken on this project, so I'm going to do the chicken. I'm going to press him on there, and then I'll put a piece of tape there to remind me not to go any further. We'll just get to the chicken's feet. But when he came home, he's like, you need any help? And I'm like, yeah, just put this up over here because that way I don't have to get a stool because he's tall. And these things need to go in the trash and in the recycling, or up to where it's going to go to the dump or the trash place. Yeah, the dump. I guess it's the dump. So, you know, things you can't put in your trash can, you have to take somewhere. So I'm like, yeah, if you'll do those, that's great. And then he came back and said, need anything else? No. If you just take care of supper, that'll be fabulous. So, you know, a couple hours went by. He did that stuff for me. I'm sure he went in and took a nap because he was up super early. He usually gets up early. And he had walked all of his golf. He had walked 18 holes, so he was wore out. And then he comes down, and like I said, everything's everywhere. And I'm like it's getting closer to dark, so I'm starting to lose my window of time here. And I'm trying to wrap everything up, and I'm getting pretty close, but it's still pretty messy, especially right around the grill because I've moved all stuff over out of the way where I was working. And he starts coming down. I said, "What you doing?" And I have stuff piled on the stairs to carry up that I need to wash, the pillows that I need to wash, the little throw pillows I can actually wash that have been out all winter. Why did I leave them out all winter? I don't know. I should have put them away in the spring or in the fall and put them in a bag. And I am just going to use one of my I'm going to use a mini. I'll show you what the mini squeegees look like because they come in your kit. You guys, I'm all over the place, but this is what a mini squeegee looks like. You know, they say women are like, you know, spaghetti. Isn't that right? Everything just kind of... Hi, Martha. Thanks for watching. I'm so glad you're here. Where are you watching from? Anyway, so it's a hot mess out there. You know, I'm a hot mess. It's a hot mess. And he comes down and he's starting to come down the house. So what you doing? He goes, "I'm going to put the grill on so I can grill hamburgers out." And I'm like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "You can't right now. Everything's in the way and everything's in front of it and it's a mess." And we have one of those pellet grills, so when he starts it up, smoke goes everywhere. And I'm like, "I don't want to be out here with all that." So he trudged back upstairs and he cooked inside. But I was just like, what is it? Dude, guys, you see, I'm in the middle of making a mess. You got to make a big mess to clean everything, right? You know that, ladies. You got to mess everything up. It's going to be a mess for a little bit while you're in the process of doing some really serious cleaning. Okay, so this is the only part I'm doing. The farm fresh and the chicken. I'm not doing up here or any of that down there. So this is going to be lickety split. And I'm just using shimmer gold because I love it and because it's going to match with all the other things I have going on. But you guys tell me, is that just a guy thing? I mean, it's like, why would you even think that that was okay? Yes, I know it's easier and they like, you know, everybody likes burgers on the grill, but it's like, now is not the time. And I couldn't just, you know, oh my goodness. I'm like, I am trying to get this done before it's dark. And I knew it was going to be raining all day today, so I had to get it done yesterday. And I'm just like, really? Am I the only one that thinks that way? Was I wrong? Or, I mean, we didn't argue about it or anything. It just blew my mind. I'm just thinking, if I saw that going on, I would never even dream of. Okay, I'm just making sure I have everything covered. See? That I wanted to. Doesn't take very much. A little bit goes a long way. Now, you don't get the shimmer gold with it, but we do have shimmer gold in single packets, and you can certainly buy that or in a jar if that's a color you think you would like to try. You can always expand. You don't have to only use the colors they send in the kit. You can choose your own colors too. But anyway, am I alone? I mean, really. I got paint all under my nails. I was just like, dude. All right, we ready? This is the fun part. Peel and reveal, you guys. Ta-da! What do you think? Hit that heart button if you like it. Isn't that cute? Can you see it? See all the detail on the chicken? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. All right, so I'm just going to spray some water on the part that I used until I can get it to the sink and clean it. What do you guys think? I like it. I know you might not be able to see maybe you don't see it as well, but hopefully you can. Isn't that cute? So we're going to dry that because, put that up. And guys, just while I'm thinking of it real quick, last call on Duchess too. This is the last time. Today is the last day you can get this. I can't believe it lasted the entire month with 2 launches, product launches. I can't believe it. They must have really made a lot more, but this is the last call on this as well. So if you want that color, you have to get it today. It'll be gone by tomorrow. So we're just going to dry this real quick just so that I don't smudge it because we're going to be doing some, a little bit more creating. We're going to just kind of embellish a little bit. But do you see the detail in there? That would be so hard to get with vinyl or any other. And our transfers, where they're sticky, that's what makes them so cool. That's why you get such a good image. Between that and the consistency of the chalk paste, it's better than stencils. Because of that, it just helps keep things in place. the silk screen lets you have the extra detail. So I love that. That's what I love. So that would dry on its own. It's shimmer, so it usually takes maybe about 7 or 8 minutes for the shimmer to dry. The chalk paste, it's like 5 minutes, depending on, you know, like I have a ceiling fan on, so it'll probably be faster. But the shimmer does take a little tiny bit longer just because it's that shimmer, whatever makes it a shimmer. But it would have dried on its own. I just tried to speed up the process. So what we're going to do next, I think, I am going to pull out my, so this is what I do when I'm working with something that's heavy duty. I don't use my regular scissors. This is just like pruners that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And I use this like for faux flower stems, and I'm gonna use it to cut this off. I'm probably going to use it to cut this ribbon. It's just called Floral. Y'all, I don't remember where I got it. I mean, I would assume I got it at like Joann's or Hobby Lobby or I mean, I don't think, it doesn't give me any, oh, it's Hobby Lobby. I'm sorry, it was Hobby Lobby. $4.99 in the floral department. So I probably, not like necessarily where ribbon is, but maybe like where all the extra stuff is in the floral department. And I'm sure I got it on sale because I always buy everything on sale. But it's like a goldish, it's a very soft gold. It's a very light gold color. And I think it's going to be really pretty, but it looks like chicken wire because I don't really want to work with chicken wire. It was $4.99 regularly, and I'm sure I got it on sale. But I don't really want to work with chicken wire. So, because it can cut you. I mean, this feels like a really fine wire. So somebody, well, I'm sure it was a machine, took the time to actually make this into a chicken wire pattern. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to take it, and we are just going to take it through here like this. You see? And I'm just going to wrap it around a little bit to here. I might even just get my stapler. I don't know. I can't decide. I might do my stapler. But I just wanted enough to go around to kind of hold. It's going to hold our eggs in. It's kind of going to make it like a basket. Like a display basket. So I only probably cut to there. And I'm just going to use this to cut it. And then we'll see. I don't know if I want to use my stapler or the glue. But I felt like there was less chance of me getting injured with this too. You could use real chicken wire if you wanted to and you happen to have it. I didn't feel like running to the hardware store to get it, so. And I'm going to put this back in here because even though this has its own form to it, this kind of holds it in place. I might just try to stick that back. I don't know. We'll do it later. I'll do it later so y'all don't have to sit there and watch me do it. Anyway, let me get my glue, my battery for my glue gun. We'll get that started. And then I also have, let me grab that. I might grab the stapler too. Maybe while this is warming up, I will, let me grab the stapler. While it's warming up, we'll staple it and see if we can go forward, and then we'll add a little hot glue to hold it in place. But I also have this, so you know they make Spanish moss in just about every color. Well, not every color, but it make it the real, like lots of shades of green. This is one that it's more of the, I thought it would look better with this brownish color than the green. So that's what I'm using. And I happen to have this on hand. I don't know where I got it from. Crafter's Square. I don't know. All right, let's get this going. And I brought the ribbon because I thought we could do some kind of little bow with it. And we probably need a piece of, I didn't think of that. So let me grab a little piece of twine. Y'all know I always have little leftover twines everywhere. So I'll grab that for our bow. And we'll go ahead and get that going too. But let's staple this first. Let's see if I can staple this on here, and then we'll add some glue to it after my glue stick warms up. This is a way of repurposing these. Like I said, I use them still for decoration at Easter time. I want to get this in the right place so that my moss doesn't fall down the bottom, because we'll probably have to attach it down there too. I don't want it to fall out. I used those eggs, but you know, I thought when I was looking, I was like, you know what? If I had thought to, when I grabbed the fake eggs, oh y'all, that's not gonna work. It is a tobacco basket, Susan. It's not gonna just, I don't know, that's not gonna work, y'all. Because it's not strong enough, it's not durable enough. Dumb idea. Okay, there you go. Don't do that. So now you learned that part. Don't do that. We will let the glue. So while that's, we'll work on our ribbon. But, like I said, I use those in decor. I just turned it so you couldn't see the bite marks, but I did not grab from the Dollar Tree. They had fake eggs they had fake eggs for Easter, and I grabbed the colorful ones, not the neutral ones, because I'm like, oh, I don't like neutral. Y'all know me. I don't like neutral. Let's see. I'm trying to think what kind of bow. How big? Doesn't need to be super big, I don't think. But we need probably a little bow, don't you think? I think we probably need a little bow. We might do two, one on top of the other, or maybe we'll just do one. That could be big enough. That might be big enough. Let me make it just a tiny bit longer so I can cut the ends off better. So that's why I went to my stash to see. So I am just making an awareness ribbon. I have to think about this, guys, because I'm not really great with them. An awareness ribbon, and then you kind of, let me think how it works. And then you scrunch it together to make it look like a bow. And tie it. So, I'm not the best at it, but I'm gonna try. I'll get an A for effort. Anyway, use my twine to tie it. So you just squeeze it in the middle and then tie it tight. And this is wired ribbon. You can make your bows bigger if you want, before you tie that second knot, if you wanted to make it bigger. Could. And then I'm gonna fix the ends, dovetail the ends. Don't follow me for like bow making right now, because I don't do it enough to really say, hey, I'm an expert bow maker. Let's cut it. It'll be cute. It'll be cute no matter what. I think I'm done with those, so I can put those up. There we go. So I did get all of my winter sweaters put away, all my winter out of my wardrobe, and then helped my son with some. He's decided to do a major spring cleaning since he just finished classes, and now he's got to start or he just finished, he's, you know, ready to graduate, so he doesn't have to do any more school, but he's got to start looking for his job. So he's like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this now so that I'll be all. And then just mess around with it until you have it looking the way you want it to look. So there we go. Very simple, but I think that's all this is going to need. It's going to have enough other stuff going on. I think it'll be fine. So we'll set that aside. Let's see. See how we're doing. Did it already drip? I think it did. Okay, so I am going to put some glue in a couple spots here to hold it really well. Hold that still for a minute to make sure it's binding to where I want it. And this is just, these are little Gorilla Glue sticks, but you don't have to use, I don't think you have to use Gorilla Glue sticks. My glue is kind of traveling. When you want it to harden up, it doesn't harden fast. When you don't want it to harden up, it hardens up too fast. Where's my little fan? I have a little fan somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. Okay, that's good. I think it's gonna hold it. Okay, now we'll do this side. Can you guys see what I'm doing okay? I hope so. It got really dark all of a sudden. Got dark outside. I'm actually gonna try to bend this one a little bit, just around. I might go back and bend that one too, just at the bottom here to kind of help keep it in place. And I'm going to keep my glue gun on because we're probably going to glue a little bit on the eggs. I don't think I'll have to with the moss. I think the moss will probably stay in when I tuck it. I don't think I'll need to glue that, but I will glue the eggs a little bit just to keep them in place. I did. I used to have a little fan up here. Oh, I don't remember where I put it. I moved it. Oh, I see it. Oh, can I reach it? I can. That helps glue dry faster. I do have my ceiling fan on too, so that should help. Can you guys believe that it is? Let's see what happened. It's still a little tacky. Can you believe that tomorrow is May 1st, you guys? I cannot. Before you know it, okay, so got a few, I don't think I have any more Mother's Day projects to share. I'm hoping to get to Hobby Lobby this week though, so I can show the accessories to go with the piece I did last week for Mother's Day. But I probably need to get started on I can't decide whether to work on bees or lemons or patriotic. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I could work on any of those. I have all of those. Maybe I'll do one of each this week. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. All right, so, and by the way, I believe this could be hung, or maybe you could even just like use it as an easel kind of thing. But that's what we got so far. Now, do I need to see? Now, here's where I might be able to use the stapler. Let's see if I can, because that's a little stronger. I don't know if that's gonna work. I wish I had I have a mini stapler. Just don't know. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to put some glue on there too, guys. I am sorry. Well, you didn't have to watch paint dry, but you get to watch glue dry. I'm just trying to tack it kind of down at the bottom. Just to make sure that my moss kind of doesn't fall out. Let's see here, maybe here. It'd be cool if they made the glue sticks kind of like the, you know, the kids' glue stick, where it goes on purple and then when it dries clear or something. That would be kind of cool. Then you would know if it was dry without touching it and burning your fingers or picking up glue. No, it's still not done. Maybe I need to put the dryer on it. How about that? Well, my dryer came unplugged. Okay. No, I got too much going on over here. Okay, there's good. One more, and then we'll be able to start stuffing. Hi, Amadee. How are you? Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Did anybody else besides me and Linda have a washout today for their Sunday? Was it a rainy day Sunday? At least it wasn't cold, so I'm not going to complain. It wasn't cold. Oh, the guys, that did not, still didn't get dry. This is the longest part of the whole process, the whole project, but it's going to be worth it because it's going to be super cute when we're done. Come on. Maybe I'll just let it. I'm afraid the warm air is like making it not dry. You never know what you're going to need in the craft room. You never know if you're going to need one of these little fans. I think my mom actually brought this back from China. I can't remember if this is the one. She brought some back from China when she went to visit my brother years and years and years and years ago. I can't remember if this was one or if this is one I picked up somewhere like World Market or someplace. Okay. So here we go. You can see, just got it glued. A couple spots back there. Hopefully it's gonna hold. And back there. And I have my little chicken wire all ready to go. Okay. So next, take some of your moss. It's gonna be a little messy because moss is, but let's go ahead and take some of our moss. We're gonna stuff it down in here. Make it kind of look like a nest. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't remember if this was one of those, you know how with some of the mosses, if you buy them green, but then they end up turning this color because of the air gets to them and they're older and they've sat. I don't remember. This might have been one I bought this color. I don't think you need a lot of it down here, but just enough to kind of add to that whole natural feel. Look, this even has some little sticks in it, y'all. And of course, as moss does, it gets everywhere, just like glitter. See? But look. So you can still see our cute little chicken. So now we have some moss. I don't think you need to glue it in there. You could, if you wanted, just throw some glue in there and then push it down in. But I think you're fine without it. Okay? And now we're going to take our glue. Let's see how I want to arrange them first. I may not need all of them. I like to work in odd numbers. I think I started telling y'all that. Yeah, I think we'll use all of them. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue kind of down at the bottom to kind of have it grab the moss. That's all. I try to work in odd numbers when I'm decorating, when you're decorating. For some reason, it's pleasing to the eye. So just keep that in mind when you're doing things. Oh, I want that one green. That's like a different color green. So we'll definitely put that in the middle and then we'll work out. Look at all those teeth marks he did. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hopefully you won't see them once I get it in here. You won't even be able to tell. I don't want it high enough that it will block my little chicken. And that's a little bit different color green. It's more of a bluish green. These are a little bit lighter. That one's a little lighter. Oh, did it take? It did not. It's not dry yet. Wow. I'll just be careful, that's all. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. I do. What do you think so far, guys? What do you think? Is that pretty cute? Would you hang that in your little farmhouse kitchen? And tell me, does that bother you that it's crooked, that part's crooked? I didn't make it that way, y'all. I bought it that way. Would that bother you guys or no? Get in there. I'm just trying to hold it. I'm sure it's not all the way set up. I'm just trying to hold it enough that you know, it grips a little bit before, so while it's cooling off. So if we handle it, it's not. I'm gonna put this one, oh no, maybe I'll still put it that way. I like all the speckles though, that you can see all the speckles. And if you wanted, you could go back and add more glue to the wire after the fact. Okay, there we go. All right, let me turn this off because I don't want to forget. Look at that, guys. What do you think? What do you think? So that is our club project, our last club project idea for April. See my little chicken? You can see it better in person, but that's shimmer gold. I think he's so cute. This is so cute. I think you could do it this way, or if you wanted to add a little ribbon, you could. Oh, I didn't want to forget my bow, y'all. Maybe that'll help. I'll put my bow over here, and then you won't be able to tell that it's as crooked. Or should I put it here? Which side, guys? This side or this side? Or in the middle? No, it blocks it on the middle. Do we want it up here? Down here? I don't want to take away from the eggs. Maybe here. I think this side. I almost forgot about that, y'all. Don't let me forget about that stuff. Don't let me forget about that. That's okay. My glue is still hot. Ooh, I got it everywhere. Do I want it up here or down here? I want it up here, right? Yeah, up there. That way it doesn't cover up our words. I got glue everywhere. Luckily it comes off pretty easily. Guys, let me know. Hit that heart button if you like this project idea. Please don't forget to sprinkle it out. I would love to be able to share this idea with others. So if you would sprinkle it out, I would just so appreciate it. So appreciate it. There you go. That is our last April club. All right, guys, which one did you like the best? Number 1, 2, 3, or this is number 4. So this is number 4. Look at this. I'm gonna have to, I wish I had one of those little dust vacuums, but I want one that was cute, like a little animal. Okay, this is number 4. This is number 3. This is number 2. And then this is number 1. What's your favorite project? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Let me know in comments. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pretty fun. All right, guys, thank you so much for letting me come in and share this idea with you on this Sunday evening. Thank you, Linda, for sprinkling. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. I hope you have a good start to your Monday and to your May 1st, to your month. You like number 4. Oh, thank you, Linda. I hope that you guys will come back and join me again this week as I go live. I can't wait to share live projects with you guys. And might be a little bird. No, it won't be any birds. It might be some bees. It might be some lemons. It might be some patriotic. So come in and join me. Come back and see. Make sure you like and follow my page so you don't miss anything. I'm going to go eat my supper at almost 9 o'clock. Oh, I feel like it's summertime though. We do that a lot in the summertime. I wish we had one more day for the weekend, but we don't. But that's okay. Anyway, guys, I hope that you'll stay safe, stay healthy, and be blessed. Until I see you next time. Bye.